What's up, fellas? It's Fari. Let's get it. Like, comment, and subscribe only if you fuck with it. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at organic.fari. Since you clicked on this video, I am going to assume that you are in the process of creating your desired reality. You may be seeing some success or you may be struggling, brother, but don't worry, I got you. We're going to get right into the video. The first thing that you need to understand is that heaven and hell are states of being. They're mental states. It's not an actual place that you go to when you die, brother. Heaven and hell is right here on earth. Heaven and hell is in your mind. When you're living in survival mode and you're living from a place where majority of the energy that you're using is coming from your lowest three energy centers. I've talked about this in other videos, but when you're living in survival mode, brother, this is hell. This is hell on earth. This is why you struggle to achieve the things that you want to achieve. This is why you struggle to achieve the physical physique that you want. This is why you struggle to achieve getting the woman that you want. This is why you struggle to achieve reaching the income amount that you want, brother. It's because you're living in survival mode. You're in hell. And if you want to change that, you're going to have to renew your mind, brother. You're going to have to train your brain to create the desired reality that you want. You'll have to train your brain to access your desired reality. And a lot of people talk about this even when it comes to religion. A lot of people talk about going to heaven, brother. No, heaven is right here. It's about reaching a higher level of consciousness, a higher level of awareness, brother. I don't consider myself Christian, but I grew up in church. Both of my grandmothers are pastors. I read the Bible to this day, brother, because there is knowledge available to you everywhere. In the Bible, it tells you that the kingdom of heaven is within you, brother. In that same Bible, it also tells you to seek the kingdom of heaven first, and then all things will be added on to you, brother. The kingdom of heaven is within you, brother. It's a mental state. It's a state of being. It's a level of awareness. It's a level of consciousness that you need to focus all of your energy, efforts, and resources on attaining. So an easy way to actually start training your brain to access your desired reality is to imagine your higher self. Imagine the version of you that is operating at peak performance. Now, what I want you to do is ask this version of you a series of different questions, really, truly, and have that higher version of yourself answer these questions. How do you feel? How do you act? How do you speak? How do you think? How do you smell? Everything, brother. And once you do this, once you begin to understand how your higher self actually thinks, you will now be able to focus on becoming aware of how you are thinking in your current life, in your current reality. And 9 times out of 10, if you're not seeing the reality or if you're not seeing your desired reality that you want to see, brother, it's because you're still operating from survival mode. Like I said, the first two steps are becoming aware of your own thoughts right now and becoming aware of the thoughts of your higher self. Now that you know what the distance is or what the difference is in between these two levels of consciousness or levels of awareness, now you want to try your hardest, brother, to align with your higher self at all times. So right now, as you watch this video and you intake this information, are you just letting the information go in one ear and out the other? Are you agreeing with everything that I say, brother? Because both of those things, I would say that you're not operating from the right level, brother. You should be fully engaged. I don't care if you're driving, I don't care if you're at the gym, I don't care if you're doing errands in the house. If you're listening to this, you should be fully present, brother. Intaking the information, because I may say something that is going to sharpen your sword, brother, or I'm going to say something that you totally disagree with, and that's okay. But I need you to become aware of your thoughts, and you need to realize that your thoughts are not your possession. Your thoughts are coming from the streamlined consciousness, from the ultimate consciousness, brother. But you do control your thinking. Become aware of the thinking and the judgment that you place on your thoughts, brother. This is where you can step in and start to actually train your brain to create the desired reality that you desire at the end of the day. And now once you become aware of your thinking and your judgment, you want to practice intentionally thinking good thoughts. You want to consistently produce positive emotions, brother, really. And now from that same Bible that we talked about earlier, the same Bible that a lot of people on earth, I don't want to get too much into this. They use the Bible for destruction and corruption, but like I said, there's truth in everything. But there's a verse that goes a little something like this. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. So now, when you think of your higher self, are you thinking any negative thoughts? You shouldn't be. Lift up if you're thinking any negative thoughts, brother. You need to eradicate, destroy, and get rid of all negative thinking, brother. Get rid of all limited beliefs, limited thinking, and start thinking thoughts that are unlimited. So now another way that you can actually train your brain to start creating your desired reality, and this is more of a practical way, is by moving your body, brother. Physical fitness. We talk about this a lot on the channel. The goal is never to be the biggest, strongest, fastest, brother. Be the best version of yourself, brother. Being in the gym has, whether it's being in the gym, doing workouts at home, or going to the park and doing workouts on the pull-up bar, brother, I can't tell you, I can, bruh, I would literally say that fitness saved my life, bro. Fitness saved me when I was younger. It kept me out of trouble, and now it's a way that I'm able to reduce stress. I'm able to reduce stress and maintain and manage my stress levels through fitness, brother. I'm able to strengthen my brain and strengthen my resilience and build confidence through physical fitness, brother. It's very simple. I'm not telling you that you have to go and become an Olympic power lifter or a bodybuilder, brother, but work out, brother. Especially if you're fat as fuck or you're skinny as hell, brother, like get in the gym, bro. Dead ass, get in the gym. Stop sitting around, stop eating bullshit food. You have one body, brother. You have one vessel, and you choose not to take care of it. That's crazy to me. Move your body, brother. The times that I was in the darkest times of my life, I was in the gym 5 times per week. I was working out, pushing my body to the extreme, killing that old version of myself, brother. That's what the gym allows you to do. The gym allows you to learn or build emotional intelligence, brother. It teaches you how to manage your emotions, manage your aggressions, manage your frustrations, manage your stresses. On the flip side, brother, you're going to look good. You're going to feel good, brother. You're going to perform better in the bedroom when you're in the gym. You don't want that for yourself, brother? You want to keep sitting around complaining that you're not seeing the life that you want to see? It's tiring, bro. I'm tired of it. The people around you is tired of hearing you talk and complain, bro. God is tired of hearing you talk and complain. Your higher self, the higher version of yourself, is tired of hearing you complain. What are you going to do about it? But brother, I'm not saying that you absolutely have to go to the gym 5 times per week. I understand some of us are busy. Some of us work 6, 7 days per week. Some of us are in sales positions where we're working 10, 12 hours per day. And we honestly just don't have the time to go to the gym. Get your ass in the gym 3 times per week, man. You could do that, bro. You could sacrifice some sleep in the morning. You could sacrifice some rest at night. Get in the gym, bro. Get in the gym at least 3 times per week, especially if you're in a really dark, especially if you're in a really dark place in your life, bro. Get in the gym 5 times per week. If you're not that down, or if you're just lazy as fuck, or if you're a beginner, I mean, I'm not letting up off of none of you niggas. I'm not letting there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing some sort of physical activity every single day. If you're not going to the gym, if you're not going to a pull-up bar, 100 push-ups per day, bruh. 100 push-ups per day. And if you can't commit to that, lift up. Lift up from Boya. All right, brother. Now, the next thing that I need you to do, and I say this in almost every single video, is I need you to detach from the need for external validation. I also need you to detach from being impacted by external stimuli, brother. Everything starts and begins with you, brother. I don't give a fuck what's going on in life. I don't care what's going good, what's going bad, brother. Stop pointing the finger. All of this shit is between you and God, brother. All of this shit is between me and God, bro. I'm not placing my life in the hands of another man. Fire. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not, bro. Once you're able to actually free yourself from the opinions of others, brother, once you're done trying to impress other people, once you begin to truly live your life for you, yourself, your loved ones, if you have kids, or if you want to, bro, let's talk about that. If you want to have kids, brother, hopefully if you're watching this, you either have kids and you take care of them, or you want to be a family man, brother. Bro, Those are the only opinions you care about. But even then, I'm sorry, like, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna care about my girl and my kids' opinions of me. I'm not saying that at all, but their opinions of me won't dictate my life. Me being, bro, I just want to impress myself in God. I want to prove to myself in God that I could be the best man that I could be. And as a byproduct, all the money, all the woman, all the success, all the validation is going to come as a byproduct, as I said, bro. But at that point, I won't give a fuck. It's not that I won't give a fuck, but I won't be in need of it, brother. And actually, I'll be able to enjoy it even more. Bro, nobody cares about you. The only person on this earth that cares about you, if you have a mother in your life, thank God, will be your mother, bro. That's the only person that is going to love you unconditionally. But trust me, if you're out here moving like a lame, even she might not say nothing to you, but your mother is side-eyeing you. So now the last thing I want to talk about is actually co-creating your desired reality through your thoughts and your actions. When I say through your thoughts, brother, I mentioned it earlier. I want you to ask the higher version of yourself questions, and I want you to produce answers. Now, since you know what life looks like, you know what it smells like, you know what it feels like, you know what it tells, what it tastes like. Now that all of your five senses are aware of your desired reality, brother, you need to practice living in that reality today as if it already exists, brother, because it already does exist. Your job is to align with it. Your job is to think about it so much, think about your desired reality so much, and not from a standpoint of lack, but from a standpoint of appreciation and gratefulness because you already have it. By creating these memories, you will now be able to recognize when your desired reality is showing up in your current reality, brother, because I promise you it already is. Because, like I said, it already exists, brother. It's just your job to align with it. So there's actually a resource that I personally use and I give to my brothers and I give to my clients that helps them align their thoughts, their thinking, their emotions, and their actions with the highest version of themselves, brother. Align with the highest version of yourself at the end of the day. If that action, if that thought, if that feeling doesn't support you aligning with your higher self, brother, just leave it alone, brother. It's that simple. Like, let's really get serious about life. We only get one life, brother. We get a limited life. The years are flying by, the months are flying by, the weeks are flying by, the days are flying by, the hours are flying by, the minutes are flying by, the seconds are flying by, brother. And what you need to realize is that as long as you are alive, as long as you are blessed to be a part of this experience, you will continuously go through this process of renewing your mind. You will continuously have to train your brain to operate at peak performance, brother. You will continuously have to think positive thoughts. You will continuously have to compare your current actions and your current reality to your desired reality and the version of you that is operating at peak performance. You will continue having to work out and move your body. You will continue needing to detach from external stimuli and external validation, brother. It's that simple. Brother, I need you to take this serious, brother. It's a spiritual warfare. Yeah, I get on here and I joke sometimes. Yeah, I talk about women, I talk about money, brother. But at the end of the day, God needs warriors, bro. Stop bullshitting. Stop messing around. This shit is not a game. Get serious. Surround yourself with like-minded men, brother. But if you're a man that needs help aligning with his highest self, needs help training his brain so he can start creating his desired reality, so he can start seeing the woman he wants to see, seeing the money that he wants to see, seeing the type of physique that he wants to see, go ahead and book a call down below. It's free. We'll see if we're a good fit. But other than that, guys, that's the video for today. I'm out.